Hello, hello, hello. Mississippi Survivor here, people. Trying to get myself adjusted. I did mostly just reviews about different things, but today, I usually don't be in the camera, but I'm in here today. Yeah. And I want to talk to you guys about point pickup. Uh, I can see the people now just shaking their head about point pickup. Oh my God. Woo. Anyway, let's get into this. First of all, the Mississippi Survivor here. Always remember to keep prepping. I always have to tell you guys, I never stop telling you that. So let's talk about point pickup. Point pickup is a good means of making money. Actually, you can take care of all your bills depending on how many you got. And point pickup is not for a lazy person at all. If you're lazy, if you ain't got the ability to hold a phone in your hand all day, you ain't gonna make it. Your bills ain't gonna get paid. You're gonna be out of luck. You hear me? You're not gonna make it. So, Point Pickup has been doing a lot of updates, and quite frankly, I hate them. I think they are stupid. Just being honest. I'm gonna give the pros what the pros are due, and I'm gonna give the cons what the cons are due. I am going to be honest about what I'm saying. I'm gonna be honest. And personally, I just think that the updates that has been done lately are stupid. Okay, let's get some examples. Let's talk about point pickup. Let's talk about it. Okay, first of all, originally we were able to take multiple orders, even in the same hour. You can take more than one order, but they don't be for the same exact time, of course. Times are spaced out, so you're able to do that. Not anymore. You was also getting more orders, and they changed the platform where you can't see in the platform where your tips and all this right here. All it says now is pending. It says pending, and then it'll show tip right here. And I'm like, after I got through calculating this and putting this together between the tips and what you made after they put it there, because it was very clear before, because it was like, okay, this is what you got paid. It was $8.36. Okay. Now, the customer just tipped you. It showed exactly what the customer tipped you. If it was $15, $10, it showed that. And then they put those two things together, boom, boom. It's simple mathematics. This is what you got. Now it's not like that. Now when you get ready to do it, now what they're doing is they don't even show you. It's just in the end, it already got what you made. Then it says after that, after they didn't combine it the way they wanted to combine it, now it says, oh, tip cleared. Really? So, guys, y'all already know what I'm about to tell you. They are taking our money. Ain't you guys millionaires already? Oh, that's how you became one? I don't know. I'm just wondering. Just per se. I'm just wondering. Because without us, you have no company in the first place. These are everyday, hardworking people that has decided to pick up, port pick up, and do this job. And some people depend on this solely because they don't have a backup plan. Luckily for me, I have several backup plans because I've learned I am a prepper. So I've learned to have several backup plans. Never depend on one thing. I've learned that with DoorDash. That's a whole nother video. But we're going to talk about that. Now, point pickup. Let's get back to you for a minute. The other thing that point pickup is doing that I think that's ridiculous, you getting one order per hour. Who takes an hour to do one order? Where are you driving to? Okay, let's back it up, people. Let's remember that you are getting paid $8.36. I say again, for the people that are not catching on, it's $8.36 is what you're getting paid. So if you're getting paid $8.36 and you're going to give me one darn order for an hour, let's do the math again. How much you making an hour? I'll wait. Get your calculators out. I'll wait. What are you making an hour? $8 and some change unless you get a batch. That is idiotic. It's crazy. Which also makes you have to work longer hours to get what you're trying to get or whatever your quota is for that day. Insane. The next thing they did, I'm talking about recent. This is 2021 today, current date. Now, the next thing they did that makes absolutely no sense to me was they stopped you from getting an order afterwards. An order, which I'm trying to explain it to you the best I can. Usually, if I catch an order and I got an order at 1, I can catch another order at 2. I can catch another order at 3 something. But those 3 orders is all you can get at one time, which is fine with me. But I'm set up for the next couple hours what I'm going to get. You know what I mean? And then the 9 times out of 10 might not be for that same hour. You can also get orders for $8 and something. Then you turn around and get a special order. That's $8 and something. Now we are talking. Now you're up to $18 or better. $18 an hour plus whatever you get for your tips can put you well in the $20 to $25 an hour bracket. They stopped that too. Lord, what are they doing? Oh my God. Not only, I haven't heard anywhere on YouTube, not once have I heard this said. They have started to reverse it, is what they've done. I found it out by mistake. It wasn't even something that they just posted, oh yeah, so you'll be able to do it this way, blah, blah, blah. They do things with no instruction whatsoever. I'm going to update this, and you guys just got to figure out how the world I updated this stupidly. You just figure it out. Or they give you some vague instructions on what you need to do. Instructions very vague. And you're like, you still don't understand. I'm just reading what they're telling you. I'm like, really? Dude, really? So I had an order one day. I got an order. They sent me out an order for, hold up, here's some more craziness. They sent me an order out. It was 9 o'clock in the morning. This order was for 1:45. What? So what am I supposed to be doing? All these other, mowing the grass? This is a work time. This is when I work. I like to work in the early part of the day so I can enjoy the end part of the day. So I want to get up. I get up at 5:30. I start hitting them from there. And at 5 o'clock, I'm done. I'm ready to relax. Do something else. If I want to do some yard work, then I go do some yard work, whatever. But really? So the order's at 1:45. Cool. What I'm doing all this other time, I don't know. So I'm just sitting there and I just, like I am now, holding my phone because I am working still. Because again, this is a work time. So I'm holding my phone in my hand and all of a sudden, another order comes through. Now, I'm saying to myself, they're not going to let me get this order. So I clicked do. That's they gave me the order. So now I got to order at 1:45 and 12:45. So I just pressed my luck. I said, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna watch this phone real close. I'm gonna see what's gonna happen. The next hour come through. At the top of the hour, they sent another order through. And remind you, these are not express orders. These are regular orders. They sent it through. Accept it. They let me have it. So there was no bulletin about you can do that anywhere. I didn't see one. So now you are getting your orders in reverse. They're giving you an order that's way out Tokyo time and then bring you back down to the United States. For the people that didn't know that, I hope that helps you. I don't know for how long because I'm not done yet. So the next thing that they decided that they was going to do is almost like getting an order in 2 hours. What? What? Really? You done drop this stuff and they're going to be set out for every 2 hours? And the excuse that I got for that was so everybody will have a chance to get an order. And the other thing was that uh, make sure you got enough time to complete the order. You won't. I need enough time to finish. What? I mean, where do you think I'm going? What state do you think I'm going in that I need that much time to get this order done? Oh my God. I like the platform as it was. I understand that life changes and updates change. And stop blaming stuff on Walmart, really. This is something that you guys are doing on your own. And believe me, I know how the game go. I run my own business with several people in it. I know the game go. You sit at the round table and figure out what way is it that we can save the most money and give them the less money. I'm just saying. That's how it goes. Hey, if y'all ain't doing it, I'm wrong. I apologize. Yeah. Hmm. But you know what I'm talking about. Hmm. Yeah. So now I just got offline, people, and I tried to find anybody, anywhere that knows about this new update feature they have. Again, point pickup, you fail to explain in full detail how this process works. Nobody knows jack. I don't know nothing. I got to find somebody in another state that's already worked the process that you didn't tell about it to tell me how this works. Thank God I have only one Walmart. I would have the same problem that another YouTuber had. So I'm glad I have one Walmart where I'm at. So I don't have to worry about what Walmart to go to. This cancel this out because it was too far. I don't do any cancellations, period. Only way I do a cancellation is the customer ordered something. I went to the store and pick it up and they cancel it. Like I went to the store the other day to go get an order, and the order was already canceled when I got there. Remind you that they shipping out these orders, and you barely get an order in 2 hours, which is ridiculous. Then the customer canceled it, so I drove all the way from where I was, and it wasn't short. It was like somewhere like 10 or 15 minutes, and the order was canceled. They couldn't find it because it wasn't in the system. The system showing that it was canceled, so I got text them in chat and don't let me, please, let's not get started about chat. I I was with Point Pickup before Point Pickup was in my town. I was happy to have it here because I didn't want to have to drive 2 hours. I was driving 2 hours to do Point Pickup. and just stay there for days because the money was good. I knew how to do it. I had it set up just right to make the money. I just knew how what I was doing. Would I try that for now? I know. Even if they left here, I would not do it. I have other things I think I would do instead. But again, this is the new thing they have now, people. Now they have this toggle switch on the app, and the toggle switch is for drive or shop. The information that was given to me on that was very vague. They just said toggle from this to drive and toggle from that to shop. It was very, very vague and how it's supposed to be done, and that tells me nothing. Nothing. I still don't know anything. So, okay, say I want to watch my driving, so I can get ready to catch an order and deliver an order, and I want to watch that one too at the same time, so I'll be able to catch some over there and maybe shop if nothing is available and drive. Want to pick up? We can't do that. Either you're gonna make up in your mind today that you're gonna shop or you're gonna drive because you can only toggle from one to the other. And the other thing, I mean, my goodness, really? The other thing I just don't understand. How much do you get paid to shop? I thought maybe it was all in together where you go in and you shop just like another app that I know about, and you just take the stuff and you deliver it yourself. But no, you really much just shopping. And they pay you according to something that I've heard from some other blogs and stuff that I was in groups on Facebook that I was in, and they was talking about it, and they were uh, saying that it pays $11 an hour for however long you doing whatever order, whatever the shift you work in the store. And I'm trying to weigh that out if it's going to be worth it. Is it going to be better than driving? I know one thing: I don't have to burn up my gas going all everywhere across town to do deliveries. That's a plus. I don't mind because I drive anyway, so I really don't care. But I'm just saying it will save you gas because you got people. A lot of people don't understand. Well, they get down to the end of the week. Oh man, I made $600. I made not in my town. Don't you think you're gonna make? I'm in Mississippi. Don't think you're gonna make $600 doing point pickup. You are not. If you make $600 doing point pickup, I would personally like to come to your training course class. Now, when things were different with point pickup, you still ain't gonna make that. You may have made it one time. Nah, you didn't make it. If you did, yeah, put it in the comments. I would like to whoever made that. I'm not talking about up north where it's super duper busy and it's got 13 Walmarts. I'm talking about right here in Mississippi. Mississippi in a small town in Mississippi with one Walmart. Show me $700. I want to see it. I'm coming to your training course. I'm gonna fly wherever you are, and I want you to teach me how to do this because I would like to have some more money as well. Thank you. So the basic for me, I mean, I would say you could do like 4 to 500, somewhere in between. I ain't say five. I said 4 to 5, in between. That's what you're looking at if you're gonna do porn pickup. That's what you're doing. Where I'm located, that's what you're looking at. That's what you're gonna be doing. I'm just being honest with you. So I don't understand this shopping thing just yet. If somebody can chime in on this and help me with this, it would be awesome because I just don't know they're all designing this and doing this. But I'm gonna say this, and I would love for. Oh yeah, before I get there, let me back up. Let's talk about the chat, people. I know that I'm not the only one in this boat. Man, it take 30 years for them to come to the phone. Up now to the chat. And then it's you go through the robot for 5 or 10 minutes. And once you get through there, they try to send you someone else. They try to make the robot solve the problem, which they never solve the problem. So then they send you to someone else. And when they get ready to send you to those particular people, you can actually go take a nap, clean up your house, mow your lawn. They still ain't gonna be there, don't worry. Just stop in between and just keep pushing, I'll wait. And then gonna get to a point where they won't even give you the option to I'll wait. It's just gonna end the chat. And if you're talking about something that the person, another thing I hate is when you're talking to them and you're trying to explain something, they say something total opposite of what you're saying. It's like they disregard what you're saying and say something totally different. Well, go to pay dot blah 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 and pay dot point pickup. Well, that's I get sick of hearing that. Just email pay at point pick man point pay at point pickup. It's gonna take 2 days to get back to you. It's never 24 for whatever it is. If it's 48, okay, whatever. But they're gonna take a while to get back to you. When they get back to you, they're gonna ask you for some information that you do not have. Because whatever you had a problem with or what order it is, that order is no longer going to be available. So you can't even go in there and see what it is. So if you can't see what that order is and what the order number and all that is, you can't give it to them. So by you not being able to give it to them, if you lost money, your money is just lost. Ain't nothing you can do about it. You just got lost money. So now, instead of doing all these other updates and things to ruin our money and making us get less and less money, every update they have did lately has caused me to make less and less and less money. Mom was at the door. Less and less. It's ridiculous. Do something to help us. And not just, okay, this is for the company. That's what it is. That's what it's for, really. Everything I've seen that's been redone has been done for the help of the company. Nothing for the driver. The driver means nothing because you are a dime a dozen. Drivers, you are a dime a dozen. If you drop today, they'll have 6 people ready to take your spot when you drop off. It's people lined up right now. Even if there's no spots, 4-point pickup, it's people lined up for that in the queue. They gonna email, oh, now we have available, blah blah blah, and they are going to sign up and come on in and do the job. Why? Because they have no clue about what's going on with point pickup. Now they don't know. They got to come in and learn it, and then say, "No, I'm not gonna deal with this." And by the time they learn it and say they ain't gonna deal with it, it'll be 20 more people in the queue waiting for to do the same exact thing. They'll never run out of people. It's too many people. And they'll run out. I remember when point pickup, I used to be able to call them and talk to them on the phone. Live person. They will answer on the first 2 rings. Point pickup, may I help you? Point pickup, may I help you? And I was able to get done whatever I needed to get done quick, fast, and hurry. If I need an order taken off, they will answer the phone. They will come and say, yes, I'll take it off. What's the reason being? I ask to make sure I'm not penalized because this was canceled on the customer's end. One thing for sure, guys, if you're doing point pickup, make sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. There's people out here taking the people orders and doing all kind of stupid stuff. I'm not going to tell anybody to do that. If you're going to do it right. If you ain't going to do it, get off that platform. Seriously. Just get off of it. You got enough views. If you don't want to do it, just get off the platform. Then again, there's a lot of stuff going on in the stores. There's a lot going on in the stores. There's a lot of mistakes being made. And a lot of those mistakes are falling on the drivers. And it looks like the drivers did something they didn't supposed to do. It looked like they took something and they didn't. So I'm defending a lot of drivers on that. because that happened to a lot of drivers. They get there, several items missing, or they get there and items missing, and then they got items they don't even supposed to have. They ask for 2 rolls of toilet paper and 13 waters, and then in order to get down to them, they got 2 waters, 13 rolls of toilet paper, some antiseptic, some bleach, some Kool-Aid. I just had to throw the Kool-Aid in there, I'm sorry. But yeah, you know what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. Some people get tired. Just because it's being done at Walmart by their associate doesn't mean it's going to be right all the time. These people be, I know, I be in there looking, I go in there, I talk to them every day. These people be tired. You know what I mean? And they're going to make mistakes. Then the machine, the computer on the Walmart is messes up sometimes. It goes down. We can't do anything. Then when that comes back up, I'm seeing this. This happened in a road of me. Then point pickup side mess up. Then took. I mean, oh yeah, good. Theirs mess up. So this is what I'm saying. This freaking contest they having to me is garbage. It's garbage. I'm gonna tell you why it's garbage. First of all, who won? Now we done passed two at least 1 or 2 contests. I ain't heard nothing about no winner being announced. They just telling you, 900 people got rewarded. They want, man, that ain't win nothing. Where is it? I know I did a lot of orders. I ain't seen a bonus 1/4 added to nothing that I'm doing. So what you talking about? No, I don't believe it. I don't believe that they paying them nothing. It's just like the lottery to me. Well, they have a winner. At least they show it. But your odds is terrible. There's 3 tiers on this thing. I haven't heard about any. Oh, I heard. What are the names of the people that won? I ain't seen nobody on YouTube say they won, blah, blah, blah. I heard that. I ain't seen. If you would announce a person on a lottery that's win $10 million, which jeopardizes their life, really, or depending on what they say, you tell me you want to announce this, who the winner is for point pickup, and this is nowhere close to what this person is making in the lottery? Seriously? Okay. You guys want to know the trick? I'm going to tell you the trick. This is the trick. Now you do the math. You look at it real close and you'll see what I'm talking about. Use your common sense. Here we go. Let's do it. Okay. All right. So one pickup is gonna have. It's got us these contests going right. In the contest, it's saying you're gonna win blase, blase, blase. Okay. Now I'm gonna ask you a question. When you get ready to do all the orders that you've seen during this contest, would you have noticed that in the contest, these orders was being like $5. I've seen order for $4. I've seen order for $3.32. Yes, ma'am. Do you know what they're doing? It's not normal pay. The normal pay on an order is from $8 to $9 at Walmart for point pickup. Now, that's a normal pay. So they shorten the pay down on what you're getting. You know what you know where I'm going. Shorten that pay down. They took the money that we normally make, the money from the driver. This money is being taken from the driver. Took this money from the driver and calculate. You know how much money that is over millions of drivers. How many ever drivers they got? They got plenty of money to pay you $3,000. You paid yourself. Matter of fact, don't even whoever won the money that they claim they won the money. Please stop thanking point pickup for the 3,000. If you got it, which I don't believe, If you do, stop thinking point pickup. Turn around the other way and thank your drivers for the money, because your drivers are the one that paid you, and yourself. You paid yourself too. They took some money from you too. I mean, really, it's insane. It's insane to me. So I think there was an educational video. It could be. This was not a rant or a rave. It's just. I just want you to. I mean, some people need to wake up and just see what's going on. It's just like your tips. They taking your tips too. They taking your tips. Listen, if you got paid, you got paid. They gonna pay you $8 or something. Then you get your tip, and then your money that you would have been paid for your base pay go down to freaking $2. That means they took the amount that they originally gave you away and dropped it down to $2, and the tip took the place of your took that place of that, and your base pay is now $2 plus your tip. So the money that you originally went out and made, they took the money that you originally went out and made away and shortened it down and gave you $2 and made, because your tip, like, you got punished for getting a tip. So now you got the tip. So now we're gonna take this away. So instead of adding you up, making you about $14, $15, you're gonna drop you back down to around the same thing that you would have made if you just did a regular order. That's why I do not like this contest. I think they need to get rid of this foolishness and just go back to regular point pickup orders, because all this is doing is just taking away people's money, and I think it's ridiculous. And then it's a big mess. Then you go in there, you got 20 orders. 20 orders. I done seen all this mess since I've been doing this. I already know. So you got 20 orders. And you go in here to do 20 orders, and you go to the store. And there was no training for this whatsoever. No training, no setup for this or nothing. They just got a bunch of stuff in the back with tags on it here and there. And then you send two people back there that pull them off the floor from probably the shoe department somewhere and stick them in there and think that thing gonna go smooth. I've seen that guy. I was in there with him. 20, 20 drops is what he had. 20 drops. So he got 20 drops. That man was in there 3 hours and something just to get all these orders. I came in and picked our own orders because they were too slow. I said, that right there. And I told him to check the computer and see if it's something else that I missed. Much general merchandise, I was pretty much right on what I picked. There wasn't anything else, so that was good. So I was kind of helped them out, because they gonna make me stand in line behind him, knowing good and well y'all having a hard time finding stuff. Won't you stop, get my couple of items, get me out the way, so you can get back to that order and go get that order done. This should have been some people trained for that. It should have been a better setup for that, but it wasn't. It was terrible. Terrible, and they still doing it. That's why the big batches that they give on, they want it. Just give me a regular order, regular grocery order. I'm fine. They don't give me one general merchandise, I don't care. Don't matter. Give me a regular grocery. Because it's always a mess when you go to mess with, well, not the general merchandise in general, but when they're doing this promotional thing, it's a hot mess. Trust me. So, guys, I'm gonna get ready to wrap this up because there's gonna be more videos to come. I'm gonna crank videos out like toilet paper on the road. You hear me? I'm gonna crank them out like that because I got a lot to say and a lot to show. So get ready. Mississippi Survivor is in this thing. I ain't going nowhere. So the good Lord let me get up every morning. I'm gonna ask him to thank him for the next day. If it's in his will for me to get up and be here that next day, I'm gonna crank videos out like toilet paper on the road. You know what I mean? Crank it out. So you guys be blessed. And before I leave here, I just gotta tell you guys, man, on the real, there's a lot going on. We need to pull together as a unit. You can't, folks, please don't get on my nerve with this. Think you can do it all by yourself, because you cannot. Even if you could, you're going to need somebody sooner or later. You're going to just stay by yourself for the rest of your life. No, you don't need somebody. Y'all need to get together as a unit and start planting some gardens, having some alternative ways for light and power and cooking and storing food. Hey, I think you ought to take one room out your house. You got 3 bedroom in, but you ain't using but 2. Take that other bedroom and put shelves around the whole entire room and make it a food pantry. And when you get ready to go shopping, go in your room and go shopping in your Walmart at your own. Do it yourself. So you can have that yourself. And then you just take at the end of the week, you go and make you a list to replenish your stove yourself. Keep dates on this stuff. Rotate your food. Big shout out to Larry Foreman, man, and teaching with canning your food, because a lot of people gonna fall victim to, if the power cut off, your food gonna get ruined. It's over with. You ain't got no food. Now what? You need to start learning how to can. That's what I'm gonna do. I mean, I picked up mostly all of it. I'm buying some of my jars and all that, and learn how to can. So your food, if the refrigerator makes no difference if you learn how to can. Then that way you won't have a refrigerator on. You don't have to try to keep that monster powered all the time. You know what I mean? You can just let it be off and use that power for something else. Of course, keep the doors open and clean it out, because you don't, it's gonna mold. Just saying. It's for people that don't know. Heat starts generating and moisture. It's a perfect storm for mold, and it will do that, and you don't want to get sick. So that's something you need to definitely look into. You need to definitely do that, really. So you guys keep prepping and praying, prepping and praying, prepping and praying. You can't just pray and that's it. I don't know why people think you can just pray and that's it. No. There's got to be vigilant, be prepared, man. Watch. So you gotta prep. That's just like, oh God, I would like what do you call that car that costs all that money? Oh, God, Jesus, I would like a Maybach, and then sit on your couch and watch TV all day. Are you crazy? Who you think God is? Your sugar daddy? No. You ain't doing nothing to show your good works. Nothing. It's just like, God, I would love to have a brand new car. Okay, but God has given me a car now that's used. And you don't even take care of what you got. The car nasty, popcorn all over the seat, roaches in the car. How you get roaches in a car? I don't know. But roaches in the car scratched all up. You don't never wash it. Tires bald, oil low. And then you talking about, God, I want a new car. For what? I should just trade places with God for 2 seconds. I'm like, really? Why would I give you a new car and you don't even take care of this one? I'm just saying. Some stuff just common sense. You have to put in some work. You get in there, I pray about it. And I'm like, God, I'm going to do what I can do. And from there, let you take over. You have it. Let your will be done. I'm just going to do what I do. I'm going to take my steps, and so you can take yours. If you don't take no steps, ain't nothing going to happen. Nothing. Believe it. So I know God blesses a lot of people in spite of. Everybody gets blessings in spite of. Everybody. But don't think you're going to sit there and keep asking God stuff and you think you're just going to get it. No. That ain't happening. So, gang, guys, you guys need to get it together and prep. I would love to hear your comments on this point pickup. is ridiculous. I'm hoping that it gets better because they've already jumped 3 updates of terribleness out here. So I'm hoping that this things get better at some point. Well, I do enjoy meeting different people and stuff like that. So, um, you guys be watchful, man. Watch some of this news and see what's going on, so you know what's going on in your surroundings. So when people like myself say, "Hey, are you putting back food?" and you look at them like they're stupid, that's because you have no idea what's going on because the enemy has completely set it up in your entertainment purposes so that you will stay blinded. The same thing that happens all across the world, if you dig what I'm saying. It's set up. You are set up to stay blinded to everything that's going on. It's a hot mess going on. And a lot of you won't see it. A lot of you won't see it because you are too blinded by television. It's okay to watch TV sometimes, but all the freaking time, go plant a garden somewhere. Get up. Go do that. Plant some in the house. Learn how to aquaponic. Do something. And some people, gee whiz, it's just upsetting to me how some folks just don't get it. Colorado River drying up, volcanoes erupting, all the stuff that God already said. Well, I'm just gonna wait on the Lord. Okay, stay right there. You stay right there, and I'm gonna be sure that God gonna send somebody by for you 2 or 3 times, and you gonna deny all of it and say, "I'm waiting on the Lord." Okay, you just stay there and let it be what it is because you waited and He sent you somebody, and you had no sense to see He sent you somebody. So now you just gonna sit there and die. Why? Oh my God. This is when I talk about this. I mean, this I'm very passionate about this, and I think there's just people just need to wake up and see what's going on. And I tell you, every chance I get, wake up, look at what's going on. Stop thinking everything's gonna blow over. Oh, it's gonna blow over just fine. We already passed, so it's a 50% chance of rain's gonna pass. No, it's not. We gonna get out of this one. You're gonna run into this one head on. You're gonna run into this one. Just be ready. You got time to be ready. So be ready. Just remember I told you. Be ready. Oh my gosh. Anyway, hey, y'all let me know about this point. Pick up, drop it in the comment. Let me know what is going on, what you feel. If you got some info on it, let me know the info on it. I love you guys. Stay prepared, stay prayed up. Pray and prep. Pray and prep. That's all I can tell you. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video, guys.